Hi, I'm Brandon Naidu. I'm a criminal defense attorney here in San Diego, California. I want to talk to you about the difference between a state crime and a federal crime. Uh, s- char- Cases that are charged in the state court are not the same as cases that are charged within the federal court. They are two completely different jurisdictions. State court, obviously, is under the jurisdiction of the state of California at the county level for here in the county of San Diego. In federal court, that is under the jurisdiction of the United States of America. They are prosecuted completely differently. The approach to these cases are handled in completely different manners, and the sentencing guidelines are completely different. For example, an individual who gets arrested for possession with intent to distribute narcotics at the state level in California is facing a felony, but generally is not facing very harsh prison penalties. If convicted of the crime. However, on the federal level, for almost all drug crimes, an individual who is arrested and prosecuted by the U.S. government for possession with intent to sell narcotics is facing what we call mandatory minimums. It's usually a mandatory minimum of 10 years in federal prison. The approach to these types of cases is handled very differently. There's not a lot of negotiation in federal court. It's really more of a process of determining whether or not there can be enough information to mitigate the case to be presented to the sentencing judge to allow that judge to depart from these mandatory minimums and sentence an individual to far less than the 10-year mandatory minimum. As opposed with state court, we're more so dealing directly with the prosecution and the sentencing judge and trying to work up some type of stipulated plea agreement that is honored at sentencing. So if you've been charged or you know somebody who's been charged with a federal crime, it's important that you give our office a call, 619-577-0868.